So today, we're gonna get on that big blue monster back there. Finish assembly on it. And set it on the floor right there. Fire it up. Thanks to all you guys' support. We got a bunch of parts for the 429. They're gonna look good on that big old blue monster. So Phil Stevens made me a good deal on this intake. Appreciate it, Phil. And also sent me the gaskets and the bolt kit. Valve covers off of eBay. Actually, they come from Speedway, but I got them on eBay for somebody else. Yeah, the other stuff come from eBay too. Spark plug, eBay, pulleys, eBay, distributor, eBay. Yeah, I got that too. New flex plate. Of course, the carburetor, an air breather. Come from my buddy Larry. Yeah, Larry sent me that, along with a whole bunch of other stuff, including the early model heads for the 429, because the ones I had was a 72 model year heads, which were no good. Even in a foreign country, they're not any good. Nobody wants them. But anyway, I got some early model heads now, so that's cool. Appreciate it, Larry. And yeah, you remember Larry that sent me the whole pallet boxed up, looked like a house? He sent me full of stuff. Yeah, that Larry. Appreciate you, Larry. So there's that. All right, anyway, we got a motor to build. Little damn motor oil with zinc in it. Break-in oil, which I'm going to use and fill the motor up too. Little cam lube. Sticker in there. I got a little bit of cam lube left over, so I'm just gonna. I already lubed the cam when I put it in, but since I got some left over, I'm just gonna reach down there and brush it on there. So Larry was kind enough to send along some heavy duty push rods too with these heads. Not to mention roller tip rockers, which you'll see in a minute. No doubt there's an unlimited number of ways to adjust valves, but I'm gonna show you the way I do it just so you know. First thing I do, I like to pick one that's the lifter's all the way down and one's coming up beside it. You see that one's coming up and that one's coming up. So I want to adjust this one, and what I do is loose the lock nut up till I got slack here, up and down slack, spin the push rod, and just snug it down till the slack's gone, and then you can feel the push rod get snug turning. All right, now you got contact, so now I want to go, what I do, I go half around from there. It's kind of hard here, but I'm going to get it. I ain't went a half around yet. All right, now I'm a half around. So now I'm gonna tighten that up, and I'm gonna tighten them both up. So some people like to go a half around, some 3/4 round. So I go a half around and snuggle both up. That's the way I do it. So yeah. So now I do this one the same way, blah, 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 but turn it, get all the ones that's down. I know it down because one beside is coming up, and then I'll do the rest of them. So I had to have a distributor, so I went with this. Problem is, it wouldn't go in, it was hitting my water neck. So I had to modify my water neck. So what I've done is ground it down till it went through. Then I come on the back side, filled it full of epoxy up in there. But yeah, now I got clearance. Just a little bit, not much, but I got enough. And naturally, unlike a Chevrolet, a Ford, you gotta have the bell housing transmission on it to bolt the starter up. So I just took the torque converter out of the transmission and stuck the transmission back there and bolted it up so I could bolt the starter up. I'm not ready to crank it yet, but I got it full of oil, everything, oil filter on it, gauge hooked up. I'm gonna spin it over, see if oil pressure will come up. Got all the spark plugs out of it. I got me a super duper control panel here. Okay, oil pressure. Got oil pressure. Yeah, it took a minute because another thing, unlike a Chevrolet, I don't have the right tool to go down there and spin the oil shaft. Unlike a Chevrolet, which I do have. So, yeah, that. I got it all wired up and everything, but I don't even know that distributor, that old Chinese distributor, I don't even know if it even powers. But I got a hot wire going to it. And naturally the radiator I picked out of my junk pile happens to have a hole in it. But we got oil pressure up. I filled the carburetor bowl up with gas. I got it pointing at number 1 at 7 degrees before top dead center. So I don't know. Let's try it, see what happens. Well, after you see the fire shoot up out of the carburetor, I had to take it off and go through it. It's still having a little problem. I might to go through it again or just buy a new carburetor. But I already run it probably enough to break the cam in. It won't idle down because of the carburetor, but I'm gonna crank it up, let you guys hear it run. I mean, I think the motor's fine, got good oil pressure, sounds good, except for the carburetor. Turn the fan on. Had to put on no videos in a few days. I've been back and forth to the parts store. Been trying to get this motor together where I can fire it up. So yeah, it's a slow process for me, especially a Ford motor. But I got it, except for the carburetor's acting a little funny. But yeah, save up for a carburetor, we'll be all right. All right, getting hot in summertime. Had to shave the beard. So yeah, next winter I'll grow it back again. The next summer I'll cut it off again. But hey, appreciate all you guys' support helping me buy parts for this. So yeah, all you guys viewing, subscribing and viewing the videos and all. Yeah, appreciate it. All right, appreciate you. See you next time.